Hi everybody, it's Louisa again, and I have another project share for you. Excuse me. I did the little altar tray that the little tray that I showed you yesterday. I altered it. I am tired. I did this after work today. Let me clean this up. And well, it took me a little while to decide what I was going to do with the tray. I could not decide whether I wanted it to be a usable tray because I do want a little tray. I have two, this one and then another one, that I can actually put stuff in and then just slide it under my monitor here. But I wouldn't be able to do so much inside. I would only be able to do the front. So that's what I was like thinking. Did I want to do that now or just save the other one for that and just, leave it and alter this differently? So I went with this, which is now like a little hanging shadow box. That's why I'm kind of backed off. I'm going to get closer in a minute, but it's meant to hang on the wall, and it has a little angel that I showed you. So if you go back to the last video, you see what the tray looked like before, plain, and then what the angel looked like before. It was kind of like a terracotta color. I did not finish the back though because it is going to be against the wall, so that's kind of the wood color. And I did leave the wood as is. Let me zoom in real quick. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on me. I tried to move that before and it froze on me. Maybe there. Okay. So the only thing I did to the wood itself was add some distress ink, some tea dye distress ink to all my edges. So like all the edges I did, and you could see a little more here in here, and then on the inside too I did the same thing. And then on this top edge all the way around I rubbed on, you can see it's kind of a shiny gold color. Excuse me, I rubbed on some of this Inca Gold metallic rub in the old silver. And then I added my paper. If you could see the bird in there, and in the back there's a big bird cage that goes all the way up to the top. And I will show you the paper right now. It is a pack from DCWV, the Primrose Stack, and the paper is this one here, really pretty. There's a bird, and I kind of went with these color shades, the pink flowers and then some blue flowers in here. The bird has some blue, and then as you can see these feathers here, they're brown with some dots, and that's where I brought in the feathers into my project. I'll show you in a second. And then this is a really tall bird cage, which I thought was really pretty. So I cut a piece to fit into that, glued it in with my quick dry from Scotch adhesive. Oh, before I did ink the edges of the paper a little bit also with the tea dye. So you can see the paper in the background. And then I had the angel, which is in my last video, looked like a terracotta color. It's very heavy actually. I gave it a couple of coats of white gesso, and then I spritzed it with some Lindy's Moon Shadow Mist. This one is called Gossamer Gold. And I dabbed it off just so that all the dark color would stay in all the little nooks and crannies. And then I rubbed on everything, and I don't know if you could even see it, but it's also on the word peace. I rubbed on that same Inca Gold, that same stuff on there. And I did the same technique to the sign here, the piece that is a Michaels wood piece. So I also gessoed it a couple times and added the spray, and then took it off and then rubbed on some of that color. So these got hot glued on, and this got hot glued on, and then I did my arrangement. And I grabbed a couple of sprays from Michaels, the Ashland sprays. There's a spray of pink and a spray of blue, and I cut it up and pieced it all to get my my own sprays going here and then down here, just kind of hangs off there. And then I added my flowers, and all the blue flowers on here are Wild Orchid Crafts. That's kind of like a very light mint. It's a blue, but almost a green color. It's kind of hard to describe it, but and you can see in the paper the blue flowers in the background too. Now the pink ones are some new flowers that I have now that are getting added into my embellishment kits. These gorgeous big ones here and the little ones. So that's the arrangement. I also added flowers up here. There's a couple. There's a blue one, and then in there is a pink, and then another little blue one, and then over here by the P there's a pink, and then there's a blue one. So I kind of scattered the flowers a bit, and then I tucked in 3 feathers that kind of match the feathers on the bird over here on his body. And those came off of a chain from, it says Styled by Tori Spelling. So this chain here that I picked up at Michael's on clearance had a whole bunch of those. And I just took off 3, and I also took off 3 of these beads that look like the eggs. And I used those in here too. So you see the larger feather here. And I do have other feathers that come in the bag, but these had those little things wrapped around the end, so it made it quite easy to hot glue them and just stick them in. It made them sturdier. And then you'll see the 1, 2, and 3, the little beads that look like eggs. So what I was trying to do is make this look like a bird's nest without the, you know, the sticks and all of that a bird would make. But I made it more of a floral bird's nest with the little eggs and feathers sticking in there. And it blended in with the paper in the background. You can see back there, there's a pink rose in the paper. So, you know, made it a little more dimensional. And then on the side, what else? Oh, on the top I added some eye hooks. They are from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack with nails and stuff for hanging things on your wall. And then I added this silver chain that's I picked this one up at Big Lots. And everything got a coat of Snow Tex. I wanted some texture, not just the whitewash effect, so I did use my Snow Tex on everything. I really like the way this came out. So, yep, that's it. So I finally did one of these. I had 2. The other one I'm just going to, I might use it. I don't know. It's sitting in my closet of things to get altered. So maybe I'll use it to store stuff, or maybe I'll just make another one of these one day. But for now, I'm done with this, and I did my little clipboard. So 2 things off my to-do list, off my brain to-do list of things. And I'm possibly going to be adding this into my exhibit shop. Maybe wait a little bit. I'll just hang it on my wall for a little while to stare at it. But then I think it's going to go in my exhibit shop because I don't have room to keep everything I make. I wish I could. Thanks, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Bye now.